Hi guys, it's Siva. I wanted to make a quick update on my workout vlogs that I started doing just because I haven't in a while. So it's going to kind of be a long, boring story, but let me spoil the ending in advance. I am fine. So the workouts have been really hard for me, and I've been just having a lot of trouble doing them, even though like the workouts themselves are hard, but not like impossible. I've just been having a disproportionately hard time doing them. Coughing and panting, and my heart's beating really fast, and it's taking a long time to recover afterwards. Like my heart rate is staying really high afterwards. Just stuff that indicated I was out of shape. But after like 2.5, 3 months of that, and I hadn't gotten any better at all, my husband was like, maybe you should see a doctor. So I went and saw my general practitioner, and they were like, well, it should be better, or getting better at least after this length of time. So I'm going to refer you to a cardiologist. So I went to a cardiologist, and I told them, my history. I was diagnosed with a heart murmur under stress when I was a teenager, like very minor, didn't affect me at all. So he did a stress EKG where I basically run on an incline treadmill for 10 minutes. I didn't make it the full 10 minutes, by the way. And an echocardiogram, which I've had before. And basically he said that my heart is good structurally, my heart is working fine, so probably I'm just out of shape, even though I should be getting better by now. It's not totally abnormal that I'm not. He says I might be getting extra beats, but that's not like a huge concern. And I have a follow-up in 3 months just to make sure things are at least improved by then. But he doesn't think there's anything wrong with my heart. He did say he could refer me to a pulmonologist to see if maybe I have exercise-induced asthma. I don't think that is the case, even though I do live in Southern California and I do have really bad allergies, which I know pollution and allergens are big risk factors for asthma, but it's very unusual for an adult to get it. Usually kids have it, right? Or you have it your whole life, one or the other. But I've never had anything that feels like an asthma attack. I just have, coughing, and I'm panting after I exercise, while I exercise, and after I exercise, and my lungs get really gross. It feels kind of like I'm trying to breathe slugs. I know that's disgusting, but not like an asthma attack. So I don't think I have asthma. My husband had asthma as a child. He's like, no, that's not what it's like. So unless I keep having this problem for more months, I'm probably just gonna not bother with the pulmonologist. I have to get a referral, and you know how doctor's appointments are. It's kind of a hassle anyway, so if I don't have to do it, if I don't think that's it, then I probably won't. I'm probably just out of shape, turns out. So yeah, so spoiler alert, I'm just a lard ass. I'm still doing my workouts, obviously. I'm doing them 3 days a week for 20 to 30 minutes now instead of 2 days a week for 30 to 40. It's a little easier to fit into my busy schedule. Still challenging material, but not like insane material. Still out of shape, but doing it, trying to stick with it. I'm trying to stick with eating better as well. Colin is monitoring my food on one of the like mobile fitness apps. I guess you can give someone a code and they can check out how you're doing. I like lots of healthy things, which is sort of good for me, and I don't drink calories, which I know is a big problem for a lot of people. Like I don't like soda. I very rarely drink alcohol. I really like water, and I really like unsweetened iced tea, which are 0 calories, so that really helps a lot. And I like vegetables, and I like soups, which are low calorie, as long as you don't have to worry about sodium. Hopefully I never have to worry about sodium, because God, I love sodium. So mostly what I've been trying to do is just eat smaller portions, because that is a problem for me, because food tastes good. I want to put all the food in me. But I've been sticking with that. I've failed a few days and gone over. Some days I just fucking want a cheeseburger so bad. And that's like 100% of my calorie budget for the day. But doing okay. And the calorie budget's not crazy. It's like about 1,500, which is not, that's not like, I'm not struggling here. It's not like my goal is to like eat under 1,000 calories or something insane, right? 1,500 calories is probably what normal adults should be eating, not 2,000. That's probably, despite what all the labels say, that's probably what teenagers should be eating, or people who actually do things besides read books and play video games and work on computers and occasionally work out. So yeah, it's a reasonable goal. I'm doing my best. So I started one of those programs. Actually, if you're watching videos on YouTube, you're probably familiar with them because they sponsor a lot of people's videos. Like one of those things where they mail you the ingredients to cook a food and just the amount of ingredients. I like cooking, but I really hate grocery shopping, and there's also a lot of waste because it's just me and my husband, and you can't buy produce you can't buy half a head of broccoli or whatever. You can't buy half a bell pepper, stuff like that. So unless I make multiple foods in a row using the same ingredients, like that stuff ultimately goes to waste because I'm not able to eat it in time. And due to my very busy schedule, I'm not able to cook every night of the week. And so, yeah, a lot of food waste, and also objectively going to the grocery store is like one of my least favorite things ever. So I'm trying one of those services where they mail you exactly what you need and you cook a food, and the food is pretty healthy. And I'm like third week into it, and I actually really like it. There's a lot of different programs. I really like the one I'm doing. Gives a lot of flexibility with the recipes because my husband and I are both, I don't consider myself picky except about meat. I only like very, very particular meats, and I'm happy eating vegetarian. And my husband is just picky about a lot of foods in general. So this one seemed to have the best option for something like us where we can find meals that we both like. So yeah, I'm not advertising for them, so I'm not going to mention it further unless you guys are actually curious. Then I can put a referral link or something, but you can get plenty of those online from other YouTube videos. Haven't been doing much martial arts lately, which is a little sad, but they've been so busy with real life, not just us, but our instructor that we normally train with on Wednesdays. So like haven't been training very much, which is disappointing, but what can you do? If you're super busy, you're super busy. And but this weekend we are going to go out and train with the Dog Brothers group that we've trained with a few times before. I really, really like training with them. They train outdoors though, and it's been really, really fucking hot lately, and I don't know how they do it. Last time we trained with them, it was like mid-90s, and I got a migraine from the heat, even though I drank a ton of water, and I was like messed up the whole rest of the weekend. So basically I'm trying to take it easy and not train when it's really hot out anymore outside, and so we haven't been in months, but really excited to get to go this weekend. It's only supposed to be 90 only, but whatever. We'll see how it goes, and I'm excited about that and excited to get training. Anyway, this is my long rambling story about my workouts and diet, nutrition, and martial arts, sort of just a general update about how I'm doing, and that's how I'm doing. And so I don't have anything more to say that's even remotely interesting, and the prior stuff has not been remotely interesting, but thank you for sticking around if you did stick around. Yeah, okay. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next video.